What's up everybody, it's Guy and Kicks here with another review, and in today's video guys, I'm gonna finally be reviewing one of the best GR releases for New Balance last year in 2021, and I'm excited to finally bring you guys this review. So without further ado, let me give you guys a first look. And before I get into the review guys, I still have that Rejuvenator link where you guys can get 10% off if you use that specific link. Rejuvenator is basically a shoe cleaning company. They provide pretty much every type of cleaning product you need for your sneakers, so definitely check them out if interested. So with that being said, let's dig into this 990 V2. So this 990 V2 code M990CP2 released in early September. I believe it was like September 15, 2021. I was able to actually cop this pair early, probably around that same time frame, and I think I got it through Sneaker Politics. I can't remember exactly where it's from. You know, so many drops you forget, but I believe I got them pretty early at the time. And when I first saw pictures of this colorway, I was like, bro, I have to have these, man. These are so clean, and they really are, and in my opinion, one of the best GRs of 2021 for New Balance. So let's get into the details of this 990 V2. Starting with the colorway, as you can see here, it does have a few colors on the upper. Primarily the base on this 990 V2 is that darker gray color. You do have other shades of gray, especially on the inside of the shoe. The sock lining, it's in a lighter gray color. The insoles on these is all black. You have the New Balance logo and, you know, the classic name and all that in the white color. And then switching over to the front of the tongue, you have this really cool maroon color. You have the 990 New Balance made in USA and the N logo embroidered in the black stitching. You also have that same maroon color on both N logos on the lateral and medial side. These come with these lighter gray flat laces. As you can see here, the mid panels on the upper are in a darker gray, so it does help the laces stand out a little bit. They don't just blend in all together. As you come down to the toe box, you see the mesh material in this like herringbone type pattern. That is the underlay on these 990 V2s, and then obviously the overlays is the suede material. And then on the toe box here, you notice two additional colors. You have this strip of nubuck going across the toe box in like this mustard color. You have this small strip of the green color as well. That's a mustard color nubuck. You'll also find it all the way to the heel part of the shoe around the heel collar, and that same green color you'll find it on the heel part of the shoe on the heel counter. So really nice colors here, nice contracts, but to me they just go well together. It looks so good. On the mudguard here, it switches over to this really nice tan suede. Nice detail there. It looks super nice as well. Moving over to the lateral side, here's where you're gonna find most of that dark gray suede on both lateral and medial side. Obviously the N logos are in that maroon color. Underneath the N logos is where you're gonna find the reflective material. The ends themselves are not 3M. The 3M is underneath the N logo. Around the heel collar of the shoe, you'll find the eyelets on these 990 V2s in this like TPU type plastic material there in that gray color. You'll also find a little bit more of that mesh material here as well. All the way to the heel part of the shoe, you'll find a cutout where you see the USA embroidered in the black stitching, and you'll also find some additional 3M underneath the USA. Underneath the heel counter, you'll find a plastic heel stabilizer, which will give you some additional support. On the midsole on these 990 V2, it features Absorb, which is one of the best cushioning technologies that New Balance has to offer. The color on this midsole is one of my favorite features of this colorway because from the mid panels to the heel part of the shoe, it's in this like cream color, and then the forefoot part of the midsole, it's in the white color. So it gives it a really nice contrast because most of the 990 V2s, the original colorways, that portion of the midsole will be in a lighter gray color. And then all the way to the heel part of the midsole, you'll find some Absorb material extruding from the midsole, and is covered with this plastic material. And then finally on the outsole, it's made out of a rubber material. It is primarily in the black color. You have the New Balance name on the heel part of the shoe. You have a cutout here where you find the N logo, and then on the forefoot part of the shoe, you'll find the Absorb name as well. The 990 V2 is a made in USA New Balance, so it does come in the most recent made in USA box, and here you have the official tag and SKU. When it comes to sizing on the 990 V2, for me primarily, I go true to size. I'm a true to size 10. So for example, like on my retro ones, I go with a size 10. Ultra Boost, I go a size 10. Nike Dunks, things like that. For some reason, the 990 V2 for me feels really good in a size 10, even though it is a made in USA, and most of my made in USA sneakers, I do go half a size down. So for me, true to size, works well. In terms of comfort, the 990 V2 is a pretty comfortable shoe. It's not really mushy, not really firm. I would probably lean a little bit towards the firmer side, but overall it's still very, very comfortable. So yeah guys, so my final thoughts on these 990 V2s is that for me personally, it's definitely one of my favorite cops for 2021. I included them in that top 10 video that I made a few weeks ago. You know, these definitely fall in that category as one of my favorites of 2021. Obviously in general, if I was to just do a video of my favorite New Balance sneakers that I bought last year, this will definitely be on that list because I love this colorway. I like that it has some pop, but also the colors are not too bright. You know, I do love that it does have enough gray to sort of mute things down, but it still gives you enough contrast and pop to make these shoes fun and interesting. You know, it's a colorway that you can wear all year round and it'll look good with so many outfits. So definitely for me, it was a must cop. In terms of the materials, pretty much excellent here. Obviously you have your traditional, you know, couple of strings here and there that you can easily trim off, but overall the materials, the suede, the construction here, excellent job by New Balance once again. So with that being said, let me throw on some pants, some socks, and let me show you guys how these look. So that's it guys, hopefully this video brought you a detailed look of the 990 V2 and the green, maroon, gray, mustard colorway. Let me know in the comments below if you do agree if this is one of the best GR releases for New Balance in 2021. And like always guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Definitely hit that like button if you liked the video, comment below. I'll leave a link to my Instagram page where you guys can go follow me there as well. And that's it guys, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.